GIMKIT Lore Explained was my second video ever released, and my most popular. So I thought for almost 200 subscribers, I would redo it, especially because my editing power has increased exponentially. Let's go. Gyms start out on islands and coast fishing for resources. They find out they need a vital resource to live. Energy. Energy is the core of all of GIMKIT. Gyms quickly form factions, Echo and Vortex. They invent games over energy and quickly become rivals. As the civilization of GIMKInd becomes more complex, peaceful people branch off from the rival factions. Their gang, led by Rocky West, live in fields and use their time farming and researching. It is important to note this gang is friends with Echo. In this gang, one of the most important things to ever exist in this world is created. Chemical Supreme. Chemical Supreme has the power to turn inanimate objects into living beings, as you can see in Apocalypse and One Way Out. The gang also correctly predicts a huge snowstorm, which covers the world of gyms with snow. This just leads to more Echo Vortex brawls, snow brawls, you could say. After some time in the snow, gyms become to spread an illness which takes control of your body and attacks other gyms. The cursed roam around the snow searching for their victims. With more research and activities occurring, a gym creates an interdimensional rift in which they speak with a being called the Crafter. This guy is all into interdimensional traveling and is looking for someone named Vesper. And when he figures out you aren't Vesper, he calls you one that has been and stops mid-sentence. In the midst of all this, Echo looks to the skies. With funding from the NSC, which I'll talk about later, Echo sends a spaceship, the Alpha Star, to a planet titled Tenebris to retrieve another material called Novarite, which we currently know little about. On the Alpha Star, something goes completely wrong. Plants are growing out of control on the ship and are even growing into gyms. The crew escapes through one of the escape pods. On the way out, the player reaches a room in which it reveals that you helped build this ship, but you don't remember doing it. You crash back on the initial planet, where the snow has ended and an outbreak of desert-themed zombies has started to attack a base, which the crew helps defend. One of the Alpha Star's most valued scientists, Dr. Aventon, explains to you about how he was paid to water the plants with Chemical Supreme and act like it was his idea by a mysterious figure by the name of Turtlestone. This here is a great example of Chemical Supreme's mystical properties. The Chemical Supreme turned the unconscious plants into walking gyms. This means it's safe to assume that something or someone spilled the substance over some desert objects, which led them to come alive and become hostile. Remember earlier, I mentioned something called the NSC? Well, this acronym stands for Nudo Space Corporation. We currently have no idea what Nuda means, but we know about the NSC. They control the skies, throwing satellites, spaceships, and rockets to get materials and do space things. It is safe to assume these people are in league with Echo. In Dig It Up, we learn that Mayor Cole is trying to fly to a group of people called the Council of Mardonyx. We don't know much about that, but the people of Digsburg say there is something sketchy about Mayor Cole and the town. It also could be a kid's game. See ya later. Bye.